I'm Devin Coleman. I grew up in New Hampshire and I attended youth tour between 2007 and 2008.
My name is Katie Day. I'm from Plymouth, Indiana, and I went on youth tour in 2007. This is my first exposure to our nation's capital. This is my first exposure to being on my own without my family.
When I came onto the youth tour, I had never been to DC before, and I remember flying in and I saw the Washington Monument and I was amazed at how big it was. And that was the first thing that impressed me. It's about leadership, it's about networking, it's about friendship, it's about trust and camaraderie.
I feel like I've gained so much confidence, so much leadership ability, and I think more importantly, I've really seen what real leaders are. It really made me realize how great youth tour is at networking and how I didn't even realize someone so important was from Indiana and he works out here and he had the opportunity to give me a position that I was really hoping to get.
Building those relationships is essential in any part of life, and that's entirely a skill that I picked up from youth tour.
Not only do you do lots of touring and a lot of fun museums and stuff, but you also get to meet with your congresspeople.
And that's something that most adults who vote, who pay taxes, don't have the opportunity to do.
Interacting with my senator and my congressman, I really felt like they took me seriously, that they treated me as someone they respected and as an individual. And that's something I really appreciated because this is the person who's representing me. And that's really important, that I feel like they treat me as a professional person.
And so you get to ask them hard questions. As a 17-year-old, you get to ask a senator hard questions.
And having that opportunity and that networking opportunity to meet with these people is amazing. That's not something you get from any other trip. Almost everyone on this trip is from a small town too.
And it was my first experience getting thrown into a group with people I had never met before, from innumerable backgrounds, diversity of all kinds.
It's really intimidating to think about going on a trip with 1,500 other people, but when you get there and you realize that everyone else is just like you, it makes the trip all the better.
Feeling the same passion that I had all around me really inspired me to get serious about what I wanted to do with my life.
Another huge benefit is it's a great resume builder. I mean, when someone looks at your resume and says, "Oh wow, you went to Washington, D.C. for a week, what did you do there?" You have lots of things to say you did. You know, it really impresses someone when you tell them, "I met with my congressperson, they took me seriously, I asked them questions about issues I'm passionate about." That's not something a lot of people can do.
It's worth innumerably more than the time that it's going to take you to fill out that application or write that essay, because 3.5 years later, my life was changed by sitting down for an hour and writing about something that I was passionate about.
It's so crazy for me to think about who I was pre-youth tour to who I am post-youth tour, because that person is so different.
And now I think back and I think, what would have happened if I didn't go, if I decided not to apply, if I let it slip by, if I didn't take that opportunity? And I don't like to think about that.
Coming on youth tour really opened my eyes to how big the world is and how different everything is.
I would absolutely consider it a life-changing experience.